Well, hello folks. All right, so it's that time to change the battery on my Mercedes FOB. And in my case, I actually lost the valet key, which of course you can go to a Mercedes dealership and get a replacement. Of course, it costs money, which I will be doing later. Whoops. So yes, and of course, because the valet key is lost and the battery's running low, kind of having to pray that the key unlocks the car so you can get in, and pray that it doesn't go out while you're driving it. So basically, of course, I went online, watched other YouTube videos. I watched about 3 or 4 of them, and there is a notch that you have to undo that's right here. So I'll use my little, and of course this is my first try. So watching the guys do it, it seemed pretty easy. Oh, yep, there you go. Heard a little pop, and it's out. And what we have, the battery that comes with the Mercedes FOB is the Panasonic CR2025, and what I will be using is Energizer 2032, which I have a whole bunch of lying around the house. So let me cut one out. That's because other remotes and stuff in the house uses that particular size. So from what I read, both of these are 3 volts. Darn it. Let me get to the side here. They're both 3 volts. Of course, the 2032 just holds more juice. So basically, this one is 200. The 2032 is 200 and 225 milliamps, and this one's 166 milliamps. So this CR 2032 just holds more juice, and as you can see, they're both the same size. Yeah, they're both the same diameter, but as you can see, the 2032 is thicker, just a little bit. This one, from what I read, is 2.2 millimeter, and this one's 3.2 thickness. And of course, there's the protective seal on the back. Of course, it's got don't feed it to your baby thing on the back. Let me unpeel it, and it should fit. There's plenty of room. Oh boy. Whoop. Okay. Having said that, how the heck did it? It should fit. They're the same diameter. Hold on here. This one popped right out. Yeah, they're the same diameter, except for this one's a little bit thicker, so that might be a problem. There we go. So I have to push it a little bit. Make sure that the plus sign, when you put it in, make sure that the plus sign is up. And so you won't have, there's plenty of room in there, there's plenty of clearance, so you will not have any problems closing it back up. So this is like replacing the battery on the at least on the Mercedes FOB is like less than 2 minutes. There you go. It snapped right in, and these are supposed to, I think they're waterproof. Like if you drop it in, I would say I don't know, is it 3 meters? So if you drop it in a pool by accident, or into a puddle, or if you drop it into a bucket, it should survive. And I wouldn't do it, no, just in case. So let's see here. The car's right outside, and I can test it. Let's see here. Whoop, no, that's the trunk. Well, anyways, let me go test it real quick. And yes, it works. So if you're changing out, as I said, the only difference is how much juice the bigger 2032. So it does fit. Now, of course, I checked around, and of course, people mentioning that they swap out the 2032 for the 2025, the CR 2025, And I guess depending on your vehicle, um, you know, some fobs may not have enough space where you can close it up. But for Mercedes, this one is of course 2012. So, and I believe from 2005 all the way to 2015. I think the maybe 2016, 17 is when they changed the fob to a different style. But if you own a Mercedes from 2000, doesn't matter which model, they're all the same from 2005 to 2015. It's this particular style, and if you want a little bit more juice to last a little bit longer, the most electronic device, and I would assume Mercedes electronic devices have the built-in where it only draws enough current that is needed. So if you're thinking, oh man, this is going to catch fire in my pocket, or it's going to blow up, it's not going to. Again, the milliamps, the thickness difference is just that the battery just holds more juice. It will last longer. This one lasts, what was it, 2012, 2020, 8 years. So yeah, so if you're in the same boat as myself, and you got an older Mercedes and the fob is now needing battery replaced, and if you happen to have some 2032s or a package of them laying around the house, then yeah, it fits. There's plenty of room and it fits just fine, and there's not like a lump right here where the battery's at. So go ahead and give it a try. It will last you longer. Or these aren't very expensive. You can run down to your corner pharmacy or corner gas station, and three, at the most $5 for a. They should come in a package of two, but of course I bought that online, so it came in like a package of I think 8, and I was like, screw it, man. I got these. I'll try it out. If it fits, then great. It'll last longer. And all right, well that's it. Now time to go order the valet key. I don't know. I must have bumped it or something, and it came out, fell out of my pocket, and I guess it's I doubt anyone found it, and if you don't even know what it is, if you find that key, you probably don't even know. Of course, you got to find the car that it belongs to. There's no identification marks on the key. The keys are blank, so unless you etch your license plate or something on the key. All right, well that's it, and I hope this was informational. And yes, changing out the battery, this is going to be like the easiest Mercedes DIY that you're probably going to do is changing out the fob battery. Headlights are a pain. Changing out the bulbs are a pain in the ass. If you got Andre the Giant hands, take it to the shop. But if you got hands that aren't as big as Andre the Giant, then you can get in there. But yeah, I mean this and I would say this and maybe changing out the battery on your Mercedes, because you just pop open the trunk, and unlike most cars, you have to pop open the hood and jiggle around the engine, but on a Mercedes, then they're in the trunk. So that's I kind of questioned it at first. Why the hell is it in the trunk? What the hell, man? But when you got to replace the battery, it's a lot easier because the trunk, there's nothing there to get in your way. There's no engine wiring, stuff like that. And well, that's it. Thank you guys. And until the next, something simple that I can probably show or do for you guys. All right, thank you.